business. My name is Mike. Nice to meet you. Adele, nice to have you back. Nice to see you. I'm the director consultant. What that basically means is I just come in and try and help you guys to grow your business. As simple as that. So what I suggested, if you could make some notes, that'd be really cool, because you'll remember a lot more. Maya's going to film it. We'll put it in the WhatsApp group. Yeah, it's really, really good to keep these kind of things that we talk about. As you know, it's not a one and done. Just keep doing it again and again and again. So guys, talk about accountability. I thought we can do better than that. So you know me, I've come up with more for you. So we're going to do three things, 3 A's. I don't know, is there 3 A's now called Anonymous? Or that's 2 A's. Well, let's go for 3. All right. So accountability. So if you write that word down first, please. Accountability. Let me give you 3 things that can help bring that accountability to life. Because accountability is how the money actually ends up in your account. Yeah? Without the accountability, it's just, oh, I've got something for you. And? All right, so I've got to actually make it happen. The first is, when you mention referrals, please mention the ones that are on the app. Please. Yeah, so if you write that down, please, because otherwise you're making it harder for the other person. Because I'll say to Lorraine, I've got a great referral for you. And she'll go, great, is it on the app? She goes to follow up, she hasn't got the details, she doesn't know what to do. Whereas it's on the app, it comes through, you get an email, there's the number, oh cool, click, right, hi, it's that date. Okay, so that's the first one. Please only mention those, because otherwise you're mismanaging the expectations of the member receiving the referral. That's the first one. Second one is, you don't need to write this down, we can if you want. Visitors, testimonials, and referrals. They're the only things to talk about in the contribution sections. One-to-ones are essential, but they're not classed as a contribution. Yeah, it's a class of something you're doing outside the meeting to help to give a contribution. Because again, think about that. Yeah, someone stands up and goes, "Well, we've had a one-to-one. Well, that's fantastic, but that's not helped my business." That makes sense. Yeah, so just get into the habit of that. One-to-ones are absolutely fantastic. You just don't need to mention them in the contribution section. That's the second thing. Third one is a key one that I've focused for myself. When I started doing this, I made a lot more money. Follow up on the referrals you've given, not just the ones you received. Okay, so everybody follows on the referrals they receive. They get a referral, they go, great, I'm going to give that guy a ring. But just go back from last month, go to the one where it says referrals given, and just say, how did you get on speaking to that person? You know, so Daniel put me in touch with Mark Erland. So Mark Erland, I was just like, I rang him this morning and said, okay, how'd you get on with Daniel? Just let me know, because I'm going to see him today. It keeps it going. Okay, so that's accountability. Is that making sense, guys? Yeah? Because you're all doing the hard work. These are just those little bits that get some money in the account. Second one is attendance. Okay. So officially, you can have up to 3 absences a year, which is fine because things happen. We understand that. And subs are fantastic. Kendo is literally Mr. Super Sub. Right? I remember Kendo though said in Zeus, my group last year, he got 11 referrals last year from Zeus, hadn't he? From subbing in the room, he got 11 positive referrals that came into money for your business. Good referrals.
That's not out, that's like out of the room, yeah.
Yeah, alright. So a sub is fantastic. You can't be there, there is no excuse why you can't send a sub. Last minute is not an excuse, guys. It's not. It's a planning thing. There are subs like Kendo, but he's booked up, yeah, so you have to give him advance notice. And there's people like me, I'll do it last minute for you, alright? So that's the first thing. But a sub is great, but no offense to Kendo or me, we're not you. We're not you, alright? If it's Spirit Smith, it's Philippa, isn't it? Or your sister, okay? Every time you come to a meeting, you're building these little things, these little mini interactions. People want to build a relationship with you. And that's why we say only one person, one per category. We've got a couple of people going to swap, it never works. One person, yeah? Think of Galloway, you think of Kelly. So yeah, just remember that every single time. Don't just think, I'm just turning up to the meeting. You're not just turning up to the meeting, you're there, building relationships, yeah? Things are happening. You guys don't know this, but official announcers now. Me and Jane and Rachel, we're doing a work project together. You don't know about that yet, you now do, okay? And that's come because we just kept talking, and realised there's value there, and we're launching something in January, okay? So being there, really, really key. And the final one is attention. Absolutely essential. Focus on what you want and get it. Be like a dog with a bone. You want more money? Get it. Focus on it, yeah? Talk about it. Do not be scared. Me and Danny are going to have a one-to-one, yeah? I'm just going to prep Danny now. And I'm going to ask him about it, yeah? And I'm going to say, what referrals do you want? Open your app. What referrals have you got? What referrals are you getting outside of BNI that I can give you more of? Yeah? Talk about money. Talk about referrals. Do not be embarrassed to talk about that at all. Because the way BNI works is very clever. Nobody knows how much money you've made, which is fine. That's private. But if you feel comfortable in front of people, and you're having a one-to-one with people, and you trust them, yeah, like I trust all the people in this room, Francis, I'm sure you're on the way, right? Tell them, I'm not satisfied. I got a really good referral last year. I want more like that. What was that? Well, it's this kind of company, yeah? X kind of company. Especially if you're having a one-to-one with me, I will ask you about this. Yeah? Rachel won't put a figure on it, but I remember we spoke about it, and you said, I'm very happy I received X amount of money. Very good. And that was one of the first things she told me. And if she wasn't, I wouldn't have been happy, and we'd have made sure you actually get to that point. Okay. So please, guys, focus on what you want. Yeah. Because otherwise, how can we give it to you? Tell us what you want, and we can give it to you. Right. So those 3 A's: accountability, attendance, and attention. What do you reckon the most important one of all 3 of those is? It's a trick question because they're all important. Personally, this one leads to this one, leads to this one, leads to this one. All right, thank you very much.